What's up with it? It's your boy McFly. And sneaker game's crazy right now, man. It's out of control. I just got finished watching that Mr. Skinny podcast with Damn Dee and Unbreakable and Alias and the whole the whole whirlwind of everybody else, man, who came through there last night. Obviously, man, that thing was popping. But I just wanted to give my reaction on that deal. Not necessarily my reaction, but my opinion. Like I said, this is your boy McFly, new YouTuber on the block, man. Just stepping in the game, trying to get my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Real big in the shoes and sneakers. Actually just finished my first vid. It'll be coming to you sometime this week. Once I get it chopped up and edited, we'll go ahead and throw it up, man, and get the ball rolling. But in the meantime, you know, since we just starting out, man, you can see me build this channel from the ground up. You know, true day ones for the people who subscribe early. You know what I'm saying? Just so subscribe, like, please drop a comment. Let me know what you think and how you feeling. I feel like for the past couple years, man, probably the past 2 or 3 years, the sneaker game has been in real flux, man. And really ever since Scoop got caught up with the whole fakes and all that, it's been real strange with some of these bigger YouTubers. And for the longest, I just haven't been saying nothing, you know, just sitting back, watching or whatever. But now it's to a point, it's like, hey, man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here. This is my thoughts, my opinions. I want to have a discussion-based channel anyway. You know, everybody's gonna be showing the same shoes and what's coming out, what's dropping, how you feel about it and all that. You're gonna get that too. But I don't feel like a lot of people are really dialoguing. You know, you have podcasts and all that, and it's only on, you know, popular topics or whatever. So pretty much, I'm gonna give you my opinion on things and give you a mature perspective. First of all, if you haven't seen the podcast, go watch it. It's like 2 hours. It's like almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 2:40, something like that. Just click in when Damn Dee comes in. I think he comes in maybe an hour, hour and a half. I don't really remember the timestamp, but check it out from there. First, I want to start off and, you know, applaud Damn Dee for actually showing up, applaud Unbreakable for actually showing up, you know, since they're the two main culprits in the topic of discussion. One thing that I will say is Mr. Skinny has to find some type of way to mediate these podcasts a little better. You know, if it's a podcast between Unbreakable and Damn Dee, then you should just leave it at that. You don't need, you know, all these extra people chiming in, and I understand why. You know, I get it. Alias had this thing on, and you want him on the line. That's your boy. That's your partner. Pain and Done, you know, that's cool. Them your peoples, but when you're trying to do things, you know, you can't have people coming in from left and right and up and down. It takes away from the topics at hand. How I feel like that should have been handled, it's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? You can take it or leave it, whatever. Don't make me no never mind. But you just should have had Unbreakable on the line, Damn Dee on the line whenever he chimed in, and just left it at that. Or if you're going to have everybody else on the line, mute them, because it's too much to deal with. And if you want to get, you know, Alias and Damn Dee on the line later, or Damn Dee and Pain, or Damn Dee and whoever, you know, if you want to have your whole Damn Dee against the world, do it individually, bro. Don't have it all at one time. It just basically seemed like a whole bunch of people trying to jump down the man's throat. You know, you got everybody that's not in favor for one person hopping on that person. You know, you kind of got to curb the people. Like, you can be here, but at the end of the day, it's between, you know, A and B. I'm C. I'm holding it down. I'm moderating. And, you know, I can understand how podcasts can get bigger and you need more moderation, but, excuse me, keep people in the background. Let them work behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Don't have them all in the videos. You know what I'm I'm saying? Shouldn't name them dancing in the videos and all that, man. Or just, let them chill out until it's their turn. And towards the end, it kind of mellowed out a little bit and people kind of played their role. But when it first popped off, everybody had something to say and everybody was coming at D and D this and D that and yada, yada, yada. And realistically, man, I have my own opinions about Damn Dee, but I applaud him, for stepping up, for actually stepping into that lion's den and, defending himself. I also applaud Unbreakable because, he's not really the confrontational, guy. We'll get into all of that and what I feel happened. So I really applaud both of them for acting like men and actually coming to the table. Some of the things they said and how the dialogue was handled, it could have been handled better to get, better results as opposed to the chaotic rendering that they had going. It could have been way more organized than what it was. But I understand, sometimes things just happen on the fly. And then, it's like 2 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, man. Ain't nobody really worried about structure. But at the same time, you do need those things structured. And pretty much, man, for the longest time, I was just telling one of my partners the other day, like, man, this Damn Dee and Unbreakable thing it's gonna blow up. Like, it's gonna become something more than, what it really has to be. And I spotted this, months ago. Like, if you go back to the tape and you check out where Damn Dee's in Chicago, and he's chilling with Fine Line, and they're at that event, and Unbreakable shows up. When you see, well, Unbreakable was already there, but they met up or whatever, because Unbreakable and Fine Line, they tight. So, but anytime you see Damn Dee, Fine Line, and Unbreakable, Damn Dee's not really being Damn Dee. For people who watch his videos and people, you see how animated he is and how he acts, he's like more reserved, or people can say it's early in the morning, he was tired. No, he was really standoffish. You could tell that, he was trying to put it up to be him, but that really wasn't him. He was in an uncomfortable situation. And, it just kind of built off of that. So then over time, you get other jabs thrown and this, that, and the other, and it's like, what's really going on. But really pay attention to that stream of Chicago vids. When Damn Dee is alone with Fine Line, he's up, he's chipper, he's wilding, he's doing his usual thing, he riding around with Fine Line. When Damn Dee's with that girl, he's up, he's alert, I'm trying, y'all saw, what I'm saying? Y'all saw what he was, putting that work in, what I'm saying? Let's just leave it at that. Putting that work in. And but for the little bit of time that Unbreakable was around, he in the back, he like this. He chilling on the wall, leaning, what I'm saying, posted. And that ain't really his thing. And they've done business with each other. Unbreakable's looked out for him. He's tried to look out for Unbreakable, whatever. And I thought they had a positive relationship. But once I saw those vibes, you can look at people and see what's really going on. And you could tell that Unbreakable was cool. He was being him. What's up, what's up? It's Unbreakable kicks, doing his thing. Fine Line's Fine Line. He not really animated. He just, chilling, saying whatever he got to say. And then you got the most animated dude out of everybody falling back. Pay attention to it. And so then months on down the line, man, you see Damn Dee talking about fat people, saying that it's not subliminals. You see him talking about people who only buy Jordans. People taking jabs and slick talking about them or whatever. And, he can say that that's not directed towards Unbreakable. And it may not have been. I don't really know. I'm not involved. I don't really know what he was thinking. But for how it looked from the outside looking in, it looked like, he was talking about him. People were throwing the rumors around. Mrs. Skinny had that other podcast with Unbreakable on it. And Unbreakable was saying, he ain't say my name. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with him. I don't know what's going on. If he talking about me, he can talk about me. But, nobody had officially been name dropped. And, Unbreakable was talking about ownership and people owning homes and, being more stable. You got all these shoes, but you necessarily don't, own anything. And I don't really think that that was a jab at him necessarily, but once you put information out, you know, people are going to interpret it whichever way they want to interpret it. Like Unbreakable said in the Skinny video, if the shoe fits, you know the shoe fits. I may not have been talking to you directly. And Damn Dee can say the same thing. You know, if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. But sometimes, you know, you kind of get caught in the crosshairs of opinion. And you think that because you know these people and you talk to these people and you see these people and you interact with these people that they're talking about you. Now, realistically, the man thing to do would be, you know, hit him on his jack. Hit him up. What's up, bro? You know, what's going on? We good? We got prime? Everything straight? If not, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Because I think you're talking about me. And the other man on the other end will be like, yeah, I'm talking about you. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Well, I'm talking about you, bro. Or you could just be like, no, it ain't like that. I'm just speaking in general terms, bro. You cool. You ain't got to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? Coming at you in that kind of regard. We're solid. Our relationship is what it is. But I feel like a lot of these guys don't have these conversations and things get blown way out of proportion. Somebody's interpreting this, somebody's interpreting that. You know, then you get the memes out there and Unbreakable hits them with the with the baby from the dinosaurs and the muscle man with the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That was hilarious, man. That meme, boy. That hit. That was a hook. You know what I'm saying? That thing hurt. For real. But Damn Dee, when he had him in the beginning of the Rose video doing the Kiki, that was funny as hell too. You know, so I wish realistically that they could have kept this at jokes. I feel like this was a whole situation that was ultimately blown out of proportion. At the end of the day, neither one of them are losing anything from this. Unbreakable's not a confrontational guy. You know, he got a little ramped up at the end about his wife. And, you know, Damn Dee always on 10. He always on 10, 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? He up there. So at the end of the day, they're both big timers, man. They both in the realm of, you know, major YouTubers. You know, the only thing that either one of them is really going to gain is subscribers. Unbreakable's going to get more subs. And, you know, he's going to keep rolling. I guess he's not going to entertain whatever. Or if he does put the podcast up on his channel, then yeah, that's really on him.